That's what transpired this morning at the Milimani Law Courts, the Labour and Relations Division. Timothy Otieno will be bringing us more details later on in this live newscast on what next for the doctors. But earlier on, let's go back to our top story of the hour. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has released the latest figures of new registered voters. The statistics were released by the chairperson of the commission, Wafula Chebukati, and the CEO of IEBC, Ezra, Chiloba. Let's now bring in our reporter, Nicholas Wambua, who's joining us live from the IEBC headquarters in the city center for more updates. A very good afternoon to you, Nicholas. I was almost calling you Timothy. Very good afternoon to you, Nicholas. Vihiga, Nyeri, and Siaya are said to be having very low voter turnout as far as registering is concerned. Tell us more about that.
Thank you very much, Akisa. But still on the same note is that we have got the top 10 counties that are leading in the registration, in the voter registration, come to the second phase of the activity after it started 2 weeks ago, that was since 16th January up to now. But then among the top 10 leading counties, we have got Kajiado, which is leading by 92%. That is in comparison with the target that was set. So Kajiado leads, followed by Mandera, Kirinyaga, Kiambu, Muranga, Narok, Nakuru, Wajir, and Tana River, and Garissa on the 10th position. So Akisa, these are just the numbers, but the IEBC chairman, Wafula Chebukati, says that we still have got more coming, as he announces that we are going to be seeing the prisons being registered as voters this time round, and they're only going to vote for the president but not the governor or the other seats. And on the same note, Akisa, still we have got Wabukati saying that they are still going to roll out the voter registration into the universities to ensure that from 8th up to 14th of February, all the universities are receive BVR kits to make sure that they register the students who are eligible to vote in the 2017 elections. Back to you, Kiso.
Nicholas, the IEBC chairperson, Wafula Chebukati, cited a few concerns on the low numbers that are being registered. Remember, their target is at 6 million. What are some of the things he attributed to the low numbers that are being witnessed during the registration exercise?
Akisa, one of the issues that Bukati is citing is that there has been a massive voter transfer in most of the areas whereby voters are being lured by candidates in the 2017 general election, and he cites that this is one of the major setbacks into the voter registration, where he's saying that through this, then it is looking like it's something that is forced onto the voters, because when the electorates go back to the counties or wherever they come from to make sure that they bribe the voters or the eligible voters to register as voters, he says this is one of the setbacks that is hindering the IEBC from delivering fair elections. So he says that with this, they're looking into the matter, citing that if you remember, Kisa, weeks ago in the first phase, IEBC announced that 128,000 people were sharing IDs. But then he says that in the register, that is in the cleaning of the register, they are trying to make sure that they clean it. But then up to now, 50,000 out of the 128 have been checked, and they're saying that they are eligible or they are not. There are no discrepancies that occurred in the 50,000 people. So he's saying that they're still taking steps to make sure that they do the voter register cleanup before the exercise ends. That is on 14th February.
Nicholas, thank you very much for that update. Our reporter, Nicholas Omboa, is joining us live from the headquarters of the IEBC. They've just finished releasing the latest numbers in the mass voter registration exercise.